Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. As you can see, or as you can probably guess, today we're going to declutter my lipsticks. It took me a while to make that decision because I have a lot of lipsticks, and to be honest, I don't always use all of them. I think just the number of lipsticks is half of the problem, because I just reach for the same lipsticks all over again, and there are some lipsticks that I just don't really use because I just forget that I have them. So today I'm going to declutter as many lipsticks as possible, and I'm going to put some of those lipsticks on this like a maybe pile or last chance pile, so that should motivate me a little bit more to use them. And obviously I'm going to keep my favorites. I think I'll organize them slightly as well, because some of those lipsticks are very kind of everyday use. I don't really do like very precise lip makeup on a daily basis, so I'm just going to put some lipsticks on my everyday pile, so that should motivate me a little bit more to use them as well. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so as you can easily see, these are just my bullet lipsticks and lip pencils. I'm going to do a separate video with liquid lipsticks and like lip glosses and stuff like that. For now, I just slightly reorganized them. My lip pencils are over here, so I hope it's going to be a little bit easier to maneuver. I'm going to start with lip pencils. This is actually something I really like on my everyday like use. Whenever I'm just going out and I know that I'll be like eating or drinking, and I'll just need to like fix my lip like all the time, but at the same time I'm not have like a proper bathroom to do it, just like a hand mirror maybe. So these are very like precise, so I like them for that, and like fast free, and as you can see I have quite many. I definitely do not need that many lip pencils. So where do we start? I just don't even know where we start. Let's start with the red ones, okay, because that's like an easy one to do. So how many of red pencils I have, like the proper red ones over here. So I have NARS, this is famous red, so obviously I'm going to keep the NARS one. Then I have, well, two more of those like smaller NARS ones, and these are both Dragon Girl. I don't need two of them. I definitely don't need two of them. So one of them is going. I'm just going to put them aside, and I'm just going to show you later on what I'm actually keeping and what is going. So these reds are like very similar. I'm not even sure if I need both of them. Let me just quickly maybe swatch them and see. I'm probably going to have too many like red lipsticks in the end, but yeah, so these are the shades here. So this is the Dragon Girl, and this is the famous red. I'm not really sure which one I should keep and which one should go. We'll see. Let's see what else we have here. We have nude sticks, and this is in shade Siren. Oh, okay. This one is actually very sticky. Very kind of like sticky, and I don't really like that formula. So this is going to, no, this one's going. And then we have that Lord and Berry lipstick, which is in shade, I'm not sure, the Devil Red. I used to like it, but I just don't use it anymore. So this one is going as well. Okay, so we're left with two red lipsticks for now, like red pencils. So I'm just going to put them aside here. The other NARS lippies that we have here. So the other NARS liners that we have over here are these ones. I'm definitely keeping this one. This is one of my favorite. It's Train Bleu. That's the name of it. And the Dolce Vita one is actually quite new in my collection. I really like that shade as well. So these two shades, they are staying with me, and I'm not really sure if I'm ever going to use these two. These are Rikugen. I'm not sure what the name of it is. It doesn't really look English, to be honest. And we have Exbury, but yeah, I don't really use these ones, so I'm just going to declutter them. And these two are staying. Do you know what, with these declutter videos, it's always like difficult to organize what the best way to show you things is. So we're just like trying different options. I'm not really sure which one works the best, but we'll see. We'll probably see at the end of this video. Anyway, next up we have some Honest Beauty. This one is in shade Marsala. I really like that one. This is actually really kind of pretty. I don't really like the packaging I mean, considering that this is not a very cheap brand, the packaging looks extremely cheap. So I mean, it is what it is. The color is actually really nice. It's all like dirty and all, which is, you know, one of my pet peeves if that happens, but oh well. I still like it. I'm still going to keep it. Next up we have some Clinique. This is a chubby stick and shade Super Strawberry, and to be honest, I quite like it, but I never use it. I literally never use it, so this one's going. So next up we have something by Golden Rose, and this one is in shade, I have no idea what the shade of it is. It's actually really pretty, but this lipstick is just so old that it's time to go now. So this one's going. Then we have some Rodeo, 2 lipsticks, and I think this one is actually red. Power Play is going to be red, right? Yeah, but it's got very pretty red though, so I think I'm going to keep this one as well. And this one is in shade Calabasas, and this is more like a nudie kind of lipstick. I very rarely use those though, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't really think this is going to be something I will use, so I'm going to declutter this one, and I'm going to keep the red one. So I just realized there is one more NARS lip pencil over here. Like, there's like so many of those that I'm pretty sure I might find some other like lip pencils like in this pile at some point, but oh well. This one is in shade Good Times, and this one is actually not bad. It's like nudie, but in a brownie kind of like shade. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one for sure. So this is that one over here, more like a brownie kind of tone, which, yeah, it's fine for me. Next up, we have some nude sticks again, and if they're like as sticky as the red one that I've tried, I'm definitely decluttering them. So we have one in shade Belle, and the other one is in Purity. Let's see. Oh no, these are actually much nicer. They're quite creamy. Yeah, these are going to stay. Like nudie shades, but quite dark at the same time. This is something I much prefer. Like, I have so many nude lipsticks, and I'm probably going to declutter quite a lot of them because they're like too pale for my lips sometimes. Next up, we have some Laura Mercier. This one is in the shade Jolly. Like a pinkish, pearly pinkish shade, which I'm going to keep. This is not really like a proper lip pencil. It's more like a retractable one, but okay. Let's just keep it here. These two by Find. This is a shiny and matte lip liner. The shade is number 3, and I use them a couple of times, but I never use them these days, so they're going as well. I just don't need something that I just don't use anymore. Okay, so I think that's it when it comes to, oh no, one more. Okay, so this one is Buxom, shade Restricted. And this one is actually quite interesting, and it has like a brush over here. So this is mostly like a lip liner, but it's like chubby enough to fill your like lips with it like a proper lipstick. And I really like the shade. It's over here. So yeah, that one is actually staying with me. And I think that's it this time. I'm just going to move things a little bit more across so that we have the full kind of view. Okay, so where do we go from now? I'm going to start with this one here. This is Yves Saint Laurent. This is the lip palette. And to be honest, as much as I like it, that's just not something I use. I tried it. It has like those like, it has like a little brush and like lip colors, but I don't really like the formula of it. I mean, you kind of have to like it, right, to appreciate it. The shades are very kind of old school, I would say. I have too many reds already. That pink is just too pink, like a fuchsia pink. I don't know. And then the nudes, yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye. I'm not going to use it. So this one is going. I'm not doing that bad, you know. I feel like I pretty much left the same number of lipsticks I got rid of, so I thought it would be much worse, but I think it will be a bit more problematic when we just start with like proper lipsticks, like pretty much about right now. Okay, so maybe let's just go by brand, because Huda Beauty, for example, these are my favorite lipsticks ever, and these are the ones I actually really use like quite a lot. They tend to be those lipsticks that I actually reach for. Do I have 4 of them, or do I have more? I can't really see anymore, but you know. Okay, let's focus on these four then. For now, I have here Wedding Day, First Kiss, a Joyride, and Dirty 30. All beautiful, kind of like brownish, with some pinkish undertones, really pretty, quite dark. If you like very kind of fair skinned, then these might be too dark, but they are perfect to like medium or like darker skin tones, I think. Or if you really like kind of like bold, darker lip. But these are definitely staying. Okay, so let's do Charlotte Tilbury now. These are my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. There's one like tiny sample mini one. This one is by Glowing Jen. I really like that shade, so obviously I'm keeping. I'm actually going to keep all of them because I think these lipsticks are brilliant as well. They're a little bit more suitable for like lighter skin tones as well, more than Huda Beauty ones, but definitely like such beautiful lipsticks that you can't really go wrong with them. So we have here Pillow Talk Medium, we have Walk of Shame, then we have Very Victoria. I feel like I'm missing something for sure. We have a Classic Pillow Talk and Stoned Rose. All of them are so beautiful. A couple of them are a little bit darker. I think Very Victoria is slightly darker, but most of them are like beautiful kind of nudie shade. So these are staying. Oh, I can see one more from Charlotte Tilbury over here. This one is Amazing Amal, and yeah, this one is slightly darker. Very pretty. So obviously these are staying, like no question here. Two more items I have from Charlotte Tilbury are these kind of like lipsticks. They're in shades again Pillow Talk Diamonds and Lucky Diamonds. So these are more like kind of everyday use lipsticks. Something that doesn't really give you that much pigmentation, but it's more like sparkly. Oh no, it's actually quite pigmented. I mean, that pretty much shows you how often I use these. Like, yes, it is quite pigmented. I did not really expect it to look like that, but I still think these are going to be rather suitable for like everyday use. Yeah, this one is pretty much like just like a shiny kind of shade. So yeah, I'm going to keep them, but these are going to my like everyday use pile because it will make more sense for me to use them there. Okay, so let's just put them there for now. Okay, some random stuff now, guys. So I'm going to pick like those that are definitely going. This one here is Cherry Lip Gloss, but DLS Cosmetics, I think. Oh, this is Beauty Steve Laurent. So that kind of like a product. I never use these. Like, they're like very unhygienic. I don't really want to dab my finger in it when I'm out and about, so that's definitely something I'm never going to use. And this is actually something that you can probably use on your lips and maybe on your cheeks, but that doesn't work for me. That never works for me. They're like too sticky. So this one is going. No regrets here. This one is going as well. This is Lauder and Co. Cloud Lips. And to be honest, I mean, I really like the shade like that, but it turns out to be a little bit less dark. I mean, I'm going to show you. This is the shade in real life, you know? So it's not necessarily as dark as I would want it to be, as I would expect this to be, because this one actually looks really dark in here. But yeah, I don't think I'll be using it anymore. So this one's going. Next up, we have two of those like Lipstick Queen nude lippies. And to be honest, these are definitely too pale for my skin. They're in shades Blooming Blush and The Truth, but definitely too pale for me. I'm just going to show you these, but I'm not even going to swatch them. But they're definitely too pale. One is more like pinkish, the other one is more like in a kind of corally kind of vibe, but then they're definitely too pale, and it doesn't really look as well as I would want it to on my lips. So there's no point, right? There's no point. Once you just have like a certain amount of lipsticks, there's no point of like keeping stuff you don't like 100% love. There are two more like Huda Beauty products in here. These are like very everyday lipsticks. One of them I use like constantly. One of them is in shade Negligee, the other one is Seductress. And which one is, yeah, Seductress is quite used up, as you can see. This is actually probably like a normal lip balm. There's nothing really particular about it. They're not very pigmented. They actually look quite cool. Worth the money? Not sure. I mean, this is just literally the lip balm that looks quite cool because it's like sparkly on the side. This one is the Negligee one. This one I don't use as much, but I'm pretty sure once I just use up the This one, I'm going to start using the one here. But these are going to my like everyday pile, but they've been there for a while now. So, I mean, that's all good. So these are like lip plumping kind of lippies, which I personally hate that feeling. I don't really know, I don't understand the point. It doesn't really plump my lips. It just kind of like tingles, which is, I mean, I'm not a fan, okay? So this one is in shade Play, I think. But no, I don't want it. I don't want to use it, so this one's going. Then we have some Victoria Beckham. One of them is in shade Pout, the other one is in shade Sway. I really like them, but I do not use them that much for some reason. So these, I'm going to put them in my like kind of need to start using pile. I can't even say like last chance, but like I need to use them a little bit more. So they are staying, but I'm going to put them like separately so that to motivate myself to use them a little bit more. But they are very pretty, very, very nice shades though. Okay, we're getting there. I just hope to finish as soon as possible because it's so uncomfortable to sit like that. Here, I can see one more thing from Charlotte Tilbury. This is Romance Kiss, and to be honest, I'm not sure if I like it, you know? This is like a very kind of like sticky kind of old school lipstick. I mean, the shade is not bad, but at the same time, it's sticky. I don't know what to do about it. I don't really want to get rid of it, only because it's Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not going to put this on my everyday pile, but also I'm going to keep in mind that this is more like a lash chance kind of situation. I might even create like a separate pile for like lash chance everyday things, but like we'll see how that goes, because I don't really want to end up with like 10,000 piles and like 2 lipsticks in every single one of them. So this is staying for now, but I'm not really sure if I like it, like, to be completely honest. Okay, let's go through my MAC lipsticks now. I just put them aside now so that it's easier for me to grab them. This one here, Joie de Vivre, I think that's how you pronounce it. Really beautiful. So this one is like, that's like a, I don't have any doubts. This one is staying with me. I think I'm going to keep like all of them, but let's just quickly go through what I have here. This one is Whirl. Oh, this one is really pretty. Like a very brownish, but like really nice one. Next up we have Reverence. This is probably the only one I should potentially get rid of because this is going to be too pale for me. Do you know what? This is going on my last chance pile. I'll just try it out and see whether it's going to work for me or not, because if not, there's no point of me having it. Shocking Revelation, really nice kind of muted matte red, so I'm going to keep it. I really like the formula here. Then we have Twig. This one's pretty. This one is actually one of those I use quite a lot. Then we have Ruby Woo, a red classic. Just for that, I'm going to keep it. This is like the classic beautiful red. And the 2 last ones here, Chili. Oh, I love this. I love this one. It's like a very kind of paprika kind of red. Beautiful. I really like it. And then we have Work, Work, Work. So another red one. Okay. Do you know what? I don't really think I need that many red matte lipsticks. So I'm going to put all my red MACs on this kind of like last chance pile, and I'm going to choose 1 or 2 that I like the most because I feel like I have too many at this point. So I have 3 red MAC lipsticks, and this is Ruby Woo, Shocking Revelation, and Work, 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 and these are going on my maybe pile, and I'm just going to try and pick those ones up that I like the most. Okay, so it starts looking a little bit better now. Let's just again pick up random stuff now. I have some Fenty Beauty here. This one is in shade Mademoiselle, or Mademoiselle is this the kind of the name of the product? I'm not really sure. But yeah, I really love it. It's like really dark. I really like that kind of like dark statement lip makeup. So this one is definitely staying, although from what I can see, I haven't really used it that much yet. But I feel that now that I'm going to declutter, you know, lipsticks and all, I feel like I will just have more opportunities to use products I haven't tried before. Also, this one is actually quite new in my collection, so yeah, that's justified. This one over here, Macau Beauty, another nude, another one too pale, another one that I'm decluttering. This one over here, this one is by Hank and Henry. I will just keep it just for the packaging, even if I didn't like the shade. So this is the type of packaging they just press here, and this is how it looks. It just looks so stunning that, and I do like the color actually. So this one is staying, obviously. So next up we have some Pat McGrath, two Pat McGrath lipsticks. This one is particularly pretty. Look how beautiful that shade looks. So this one is Flesh Fatale. And yeah, I love this one. And this one is red from what I remember. It's just red, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, but it's actually really nice red, like a deep kind of a darker red. So yeah, I'm going to keep them, obviously. And that's like an easy choice. This one over here, this is by Inika Organic, and to be honest, I don't really like it. I don't really like the formula. It's very drying, so it's going. That was an easy one. Very easy. What else? This one over here, this is by Rainbow Balm, but by Winkle Lux, and this is the type of like colored kind of lip balm that kind of change. It's supposed to like change the shade to like according to your like body chemistry or something, and it just becomes like this kind of reddish orangey kind of lip color, which I don't really like. So this one's going. A very similar situation with this one. This is by Be Kinder, and yeah, it's just like orange, you know, so not necessarily. It's a bit darker than I thought. I don't know. Still, I don't really like that type of like lip finish. I do prefer I either prefer to have something like properly pigmented or something that's just like a lip gloss. But this is not necessarily my thing, so that's I'm decluttering that one for sure. What else do we have here? Okay, so Illamasqua. Let's go through these lipsticks now. Most of them are red. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of them are red. I'm just going to start with the one that is not red for sure, and this is the Ultra Matte in shade Fiction. So very much me. I love this shade, so this one is staying, obviously. I think what I'll do with the red ones is what I did with the MAC lipsticks, because I feel like I have already too many red lipsticks, and I just don't feel like I kind of can do this, make this decision now. So I'm going to put all of my red Illamasquas on the maybe pile, and hopefully I'll just declutter some of them. So what I have here is Midnight, Rocket, and Asteroid, and they're all from the Anti-Matter collection. So all these three lipsticks are going to my maybe pile over there. And then I have this mini, and this one is in shade Bang, which is again kind of like a nudie brownie shade, but too pale for me, so bye, this one's going. So now we're moving on to NARS. It just looks like we don't really have that many to go through, so I'm super happy. It's very uncomfortable to sit here on the floor, but that's all right, in that position especially. So we have some NARS lipsticks. This one is in shade, I mean, I can just take a wild guess that half of them will be in shade Orgasm, and yes, this one is Afterglow lip balm in shade Orgasm. I really like that shade, but like they have everything in it. So yeah, really pretty, but at the same time, this is the type of lipstick I should just wear on a daily basis. So this is going on my daily pile. Okay, next up we have Dolce Vita Sheer. That one over here, very pretty. So this one is obviously staying, but it feels like I haven't been really using it. This one is staying, but I'm going to put it on my kind of last chance pile because I need to try it out. I need to motivate myself to use it a little bit more. Then we have Tolade and, well, again, Orgasm Satin. What a surprise, right? This one, again, really pretty. Again, I don't think I've ever used it, so this is going on a last chance pile as well. And this one probably, I think I used it once. Potentially, but yeah, so I'm going to put this in my maybe pile as well. I just need to use these a little bit more. Okay, we've done some lipstick queen before, so let's just continue with that. I have 3 more lipsticks here. This one is actually quite cool. This is Frog Prince. I think it was popular like some years ago. It's green, but it changes to pink on your lips, so I'm definitely putting this on my everyday kind of use. It's not like very like dark pink, it's very like kind of natural one. This one here is Morning Sunshine, and this is the one that changes shade to like pinkish, no, orangish, I think, orange peachy kind of shade. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be like a very kind of delicate kind of orangey, corally shade. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one, but definitely on my everyday use pile. And this one is actually really pretty. This is a medieval. This does not really change shade or anything like that. This is just like a very kind of not super pigmented, but very pretty red. I think this is going to be again perfect for like summertime, when you don't really want to worry too much about like your lip color. This is like a lip balm, so obviously it does not really dry your lip or anything like that, and it just comes off like very naturally as well. Okay, so that leaves us with some like random ones. I'm just looking at them, and some of them I don't even realize, I didn't even realize I had. Okay, so what's this? This is it's just, well, it's Too Faced. I can see I have two of those over here. So one of them is Peachy Keen, the other one is Fairy Tears. Neither of them sounds like something I will probably be using. So Peachy Keen, yeah, it's just orange, you know. No, this one's going, I don't like it. And then we have Fairy Tears. This is going to be very sparkly. Oh, pink and sparkly. How classy. Oh boy. No, this one over here, I don't know if you can see anything, but it's like a pale pink. It's like very kind of something that you would wear maybe in 90s, with like really dark kind of literally black smoky eye and this kind of like very pale lips. No, I'm decluttering both of them. That's not something I'm going to use for sure. Okay, so let's talk about this one now. This is very pretty. Like the packaging is just gorgeous. This is by Uoma, shade Tina. And do you know what? This is the kind of shade I really love this season. I think this is something I'm going to use quite a lot. It's red, but with some orange undertones. I have a couple of lipsticks like that. I'm going to try and retrieve them now. This one is just beautiful, but I definitely need to put this on my like kind of last chance pile. It doesn't mean that I want to get rid of that, because I clearly don't, but I need to motivate myself again to just get out of my comfort zone a little bit and just try and use it. I really like this orange undertone. That's not something I would choose normally, but I kind of feel like this is going to be my summer look. Another one with this orangey undertone is Pink Brandy from Max Factor. It says Pink Brandy, but on my lips it's more like orangey, so I don't know, but I really like it. So obviously this one is staying, but it's going on this kind of need to use pile. I'm pretty sure I had one more, this one here, Mandarin Bolero from Givenchy. It's very pretty. So again, same story, and possibly this one here by Guerlain will be a little bit orangey as well. Yeah, same story. So I have 4 lipsticks, different like levels of orange undertones in them, but that's definitely something I need to explore a little bit more. So yeah, this one over here, Dominate by Laura Mercier. This is retractable, so it's very comfortable. I'm going to keep it. It's not my favorite shade of red, but it's all right enough for me to keep it. Then we have Diego Dalla Palma. This is in shade Il Rossetto. Let's see. I'm not really sure about that one. I'm not really sure. This might be too pale, so I'm going to put this, like everything is just covered in red lipsticks now. Anyway, I'm going to put it on my maybe pile. We'll see how that goes. I just need to try it out a little bit more. Like, how did I get so dirty? I don't know. Okay, Wonder Beauty. What is this? This is Lipsetta, dual lipstick and liner. I love the idea of that. Flirty and Fidgy, that's the shade. And well, that's actually really pretty. That's really pretty. I definitely might put this in my everyday. Would it be my everyday pile? I don't think it would, but this could be like a nice travel kind of option. But yeah, this one is staying for now. Okay, so this just a small pile to deal with now. Hourglass, this one I definitely really like. Look how beautiful that shade is. So this one is staying. The shade here is Nocturnal. I love it. I love the packaging too. It's like quite heavy and it feels like expensive. So this one is staying for sure. I'm just trying to pick up the ones that I'm definitely keeping. And I'm looking at it and I don't really see anything. This one here, this is Insist Matte, and this is by Estee Lauder. And I think I'm going to keep this one as well. I tried it on my lips. It seems quite pale, but it's actually very flattering. So this one is staying with me. So next up we have some Elizabeth Arden. I have 2 shades, Red Door and Iced Grape. So I do not think... I mean, I might keep it because it's really pretty red, but I might keep it in my maybe pile. We'll see how that goes. But I really like the Iced Grape one. Look. and you can already tell that I've actually used a little bit of that, but I definitely want to use it more. I really like that shade as well. What is this one? This is by Estee Lauder, another one, very dark and pretty and very much me. This one is in shade Insolent Plum. I'm keeping that one. What is this one? Oh, this is actually a pricey one again. This is Glitter Crystal Star. Very pretty nudie color. I think I decluttered quite a lot of like nudie lipsticks, so I should be fine with what I'm keeping. This one over here, this is No Makeup Lipstick by Perricone MD. I'm not sure if I don't think I've tried it. It looks quite pretty, but I was a bit disappointed with some other products from this line, like no makeup kind of line. But I'm going to keep it in my, can't close it now. Okay, I'm going to keep it in my maybe pile. We'll see. I'll give it a go. Although it does seem like something that I could potentially use in my everyday kind of on like everyday situations, so I'm going to put it on my everyday pile. Sorry, I'm changing my mind. Just the last few now, and it's getting more difficult because it seems like some of these lipsticks I almost like feel like I see for the first time. We have a red one by Givenchy, and that's like a really beautiful deep red, so this one is staying. Okay, Dior. So we have two Dior lipsticks. One of them is in shade Rouge and the other one is in shade Unknown, like literally. It was just sent to me without the sticker in one of the boxes. So this one is very kind of pink. Yeah, because it's Dior, I'm going to keep it, but I'm not going to put it on my maybe pile. I need to give it a go. For some reason I thought I had so many like pink lipsticks, but I think the most of the like the pink products are in my kind of liquid lipstick category, so we'll see that in the next video. And this one is, oh, that one is actually really pretty, orangey red, so another one of those that I need to use more this year. So this is going on my maybe pile as well, because I need to explore this lipstick a bit more. Next up we have some Lancome, and this is one of those that you just press to open again, which is quite cool. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. The shade is Exotic Orchid, so that one is definitely staying with me. So then we have one more Estee Lauder. This one is in shade Stripped. Oh, this is a big no. This is a big no. I'm definitely not going to wear this. So this one is going, like, it's too pale for me, but at the same time, the brownish kind of, no. Next up we have some Surat, and this one is a Club Sept. And this looks, how do you just use it even? Yeah, it's like a brown lippy. I am going to keep it. All right, this one is a Jolie Rouge, a soft berry from Clarins, I think. I don't think I've used it in a while. I did use it when I first got it. It's literally that small. Like, it was that small when I got it, a little bit bigger maybe, but it's that small, but I don't really use it anymore, so this one's going. Then we have Laura Geller, shade Brilliant, and I quite like it, but I'm not really sure if I need it, so maybe pile for sure. I think maybe pile is the right one for this lipstick. Then we have some Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I think this is by Marc Jacobs. Yeah, it's Marc Jacobs. Yeah, I just don't know, you know, I don't think I've ever used it. I mean, the shade is pretty. I think I mostly keep it because it's Marc Jacobs. Maybe pile is a good place for it. This one is by Ted Baker, and it's been with me for so long. I really like the shade, but I think it's just time to say goodbye because it's just too old at this point. So this one's going. Then we have two Laura Mercier lipstick. The mini one is in shade A La Rose. I think everyone had it at some point, and this is not something I'm going to use for sure, so this one's going. But then this one, L'Orange, another orangey one, but this one is actually properly like corally orangey. I like it, but since this is way out of my comfort zone, I'm going to put this in my maybe pile just to use it more. LOV, I really like that shade, and I thought I would declutter it, but now that I'm looking at it, I think I want to keep it, so I'm going to keep that one. I really like how it looks. Next up we have some Inglot, and this one, no. Not really something I want to have. This one is in shade, no idea what the shade is here. 331. Next up, we're just down to 4 lipsticks. I can't believe it. So this one is Bella Pierre Envy. Very pretty as well. I'm not really sure if I need it though. I'm going to put in my maybe pile. We'll see how that goes because I just don't know, you know. This one is here by Suku, and this is a Bright Up lipstick number 3. Yeah, that one's actually really pretty. But again, I feel like I need to use it a little bit more. No, it's actually really pretty. Okay, I like it. I like it, so this one is staying. Okay, so we have 2 more here. One of them is Ola Neon Love Me in shade Love Me, and this is the shade. It's actually really pretty, but I just don't know. I just don't know if this is something I will ever use. I'm going to put this on my maybe pile for sure. And then this one, the last one here, is by Spectrum, and the shade is Venus. Again, very pretty. Again, not sure what I'm going to do about that. I mean, my space is limited now. It's actually a really nice metallic shade. I don't really think I have anything like that in my collection. So again, this one is going on my maybe pile. Okay, so let me just sum it up. Let me just show you what I have on like those separate piles. So these are the lipsticks that are staying, like no question asked. My Hudas, my Charlotte Tilbury's, some of my other brands as well. And these are the lipsticks that I've been using. So, I mean, I didn't have any doubts about them. So that's the first pile. So this is the second pile. These are the lipsticks that are still staying, but I kind of need to use them a little bit more and decide whether I like them or not. So we have some NARS over here. We have some red lippies from like Illamasqua or MAC. We have some Victoria Beckham. We have some Dior, some like red orangey kind of ones that I kind of really want to incorporate in my like makeup, but I don't really, this is not the first choice for me. But definitely these are the lipsticks I'm going to focus on in the upcoming months. This is what is actually going on my everyday pile. So these are some of the kind of lip pencils. As I told you before, I find them like very comfortable and like easy to use whenever I'm going out. So we have some of those. We have some of like lip balms over here, like no makeup items. Some of them might still kind of go because there are a couple of products I'm not really sure whether I'm going to like or not, like for example the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick or this Pericon kind of no makeup balm. But other than that, this is actually going to be in my everyday use pile. And the very last pile over here is my Declutter pile. I'm getting rid of these lipsticks over here. Obviously this is not like half of my collection or anything like that, but this is a start. Obviously there are some more lipsticks that I need to like play with a little bit and then decide if I'm going to use them or not, but this is just the beginning. I'm glad I managed to declutter some of those, and obviously this is not the end. We'll still have the liquid lipstick kind of to declutter. I have quite a lot of them as well, so that's going to be the next declutter video for sure. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know what your favorite lipstick colors are. I would love to know. Is it anything similar to what I pick up, or will it be completely different? Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you soon in my next video. Take care. Bye.